got to tell you, though, guys, there's something happening on Mavs Twitter here. I don't mean to interrupt this
please
segment.
hit me.
Oh, my gosh.
But
is this a big deal?
I don't know. I want your help investigating.
I'm going to investigate.
Okay.
Why didn't you just ask me
it's from
instead let me make a fool of myself?
Okay. At Doc Llewellyn, who is an NBA reporter, has tweeted something that's got Mavs Twitter in a tizzy right now.
Doc Llewellyn.
Yeah, Doc Llewellyn.
Llewellyn.
Is that male or female?
The Mavs are interested in acquiring Sun center DeAndre Ayton. Christian Wood and Tim Hardaway Jr. have been in the trade conversations. That's it. So I've been quiet the last 8 minutes. Trying to track this down or corroborate it with another source, but we did hear from Tim McMahon a couple of weeks ago the Mavs had interest in DeAndre Ayton. Can you imagine if they were able to pull that off?
While we're here in Phoenix?
Man. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
That would just be insane. Right now, I have no reason to believe there's anything better than a 2% chance of this happening in the next 40 hours or so before the NBA trade deadline, but the fact that anybody is talking about it right now on Mavs Twitter and the idea of Luka, Kyrie, and Ayton, that is just like, if there's a 5% chance of it, I think this is the best day in my Mavs life right now.
No, but you're right. We do need to do some extra investigating because this seems like a guy that might have paid for that check mark. He's only got like 3,000 followers. He's trying to push to the 4,000 mark.
Wait, is this a Doc Llewellyn bomb?
It's Lou Allen.
Lou Allen bomb.
The Llewellyn threw me off, but I think it's Doc Lou Allen.
Okay.
It's like a pitcher for the Padres.
Is there a butt-cracking situation that's brewing right now?
I don't know.
Wait a
I mean,
minute.
he seems legit.
So many people are talking about it.
I'm firing a text to like somebody that might know this. If this is not working,
so he's the digital mess. He manages the NBA app.
Yeah, he seems legit.
All right, well, that's legit for me.
He's a former ABC local guy in Philadelphia. So this guy's been on TV. He manages the app. He's reporting.
He's plugged in.
All right, Doc Lou Allen.
It's not the most ridiculous.
Read his report
The
again.
Dallas Mavericks are interested in acquiring Phoenix Suns center DeAndre Ayton. Christian Wood and Tim Hardaway Jr. have been in trade talks. #NBA. That's it.
Okay. All right, that's fair.
If you're Phoenix, would you do
that?
No. That's the only reason why I'm thinking I don't know how real this is.
What picks do you have to give up?
Crap. They still have
for the Mavericks.
They traded away, so 2029 one's out of the picture.
I think you have to wait till the summer in order to be able to trade away anymore.
They still have one. I think they can give.
They got 2027.
2027. I think they still have to
and
give
that's
up.
why McMahon said 2 weeks ago this would be a deal that would be more likely to happen in the offseason.
And the Suns do want to move on from Ayton. We know that, and maybe they're also trying to pivot for a way to get KD, because that was immediately
they need expiring contracts.
Right.
Well, Tim Hardaway Jr. wouldn't be one of those.
No, but man, I'm trying to think of ways that this could make sense for them.
Yeah,
I don't know if Brooklyn would be a team that's interested in a Wood, but then again, you couldn't immediately go and flip one of those guys unless it was a 3-team type of deal. And I also don't think Brooklyn's immediately going to want to go and trade KD right now, but they're trying to pivot and set themselves up for the future to try and get Kevin Durant. So I'd be all for this if the Mavs made this move.
Who are we trying to move?
Hardaway and Wood.
Gotcha, thanks.
It would have to Josh Green. This is where Josh Green comes into play.
No. I love Josh Green.
I do too.
I'd go Hardy.
I'd go Hardy and Green for DeAndre Ayton. You can have everybody not named Luka and Kyrie and all the picks.
Yeah,
that's a championship trio right there.
That's an all-in situation.
That's something that Kyrie might not ever want to walk away from.
They've been in
trade
trade
but do you
talks.
want to walk away from Kyrie?
Possibly.
That's the thing we got to worry about.
Did the talks go, hey, Dallas, Ayton's kind of available. Would you want him? And then Dallas responded, yeah, we got a Hardaway and a Wood. And then they said, okay, thanks for the conversation. They hung it up. So the report is still true from Doc Llewellyn.
We had talks.
We had the talks. Names were said, okay? And then phones were hung up.
All right. Sorry for that interlude in the middle of your off-season predictions here for the NFL.
That's the beauty of this week is there's so much spontaneity involved with Radio Row from a guest standpoint, but also we're in the midst of deadline season. And the Mavericks already made the biggest splash. And the assumption, right, amongst all of us here is that the Mavericks, at the very least, want to be involved with much more over the next day or two before the deadline happens. We'll see if anything unfolds, but that is going to be so fun if they can add at least another 3-and-D kind of wing or a backup big or something like that. That'd be
Could
really
you
nice.
flip Kyrie?
I mean, well,
did we talk about some rule yesterday?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yes, that is that you can't cut a guy and have him go back to the former team.
The aggregate his salary thing,
aggregated with another player.
Okay.
You couldn't pair Kyrie with another guy and then trade him, and you couldn't cut him and then have him sign back with the Nets. Those are the two rules I believe that are sensitive with trades in the deadline.